Yo, what up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversation. We got this Monday. It's time for some weekend recaps. You know, I got the usual suspects with me 503, Fooler, Odd Fella. What's going down, fellas? What's going down? Motherfucking me dying.
Yes, indeed.
Chilling, man. Going to get some food right now since I didn't cook.
Already, man. We just chilling, man. On this marathon Monday, man. You know what I'm saying? Running these victory laps around these suckers. Well, what's good with you, big brother? Stay ready. Where you at, baby?
I'm sitting here talking on mute like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm finna say, what the fuck you got going on, bro?
Shit over here tying the bitch coach. Man, that heavy bag kicked my ass today, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Okay. Yeah,
Man, I'm gonna start off by asking y'all how was y'all goddamn weekend, man? And did y'all enjoy these fights this weekend?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like my weekend. Shit, kind of mad. I'm kind of mad we didn't get to link with Blu-ray because he was damn sure trying to get with us. But other than that, man, it was a pretty cool weekend, man.
If it had been any other weekend besides my brother's birthday.
I know, bro. I know, man. That's why I didn't even trip about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I know he'll be back in Houston eventually. But
we definitely gonna link up when he come back.
yeah, yeah, man. It was a pretty cool weekend, man. The Warriors won. You know what I'm saying? And shit, Rogu put on a show. What's that?
So
Hey, 503, chill out, bro. For real.
Hey, bro, bro, what you talking about? This guy asked me how my weekend was,
man. Chill, bro.
Hey, man, come on, big fool. We know who the best basketball team is in California. Oh, we know this, man. No disrespect to the Lakers, man, because you know Big Nip used to go to the Lakers and watch them. You know what I'm saying? So, and he watched the Clippers, but we know who the best team in California is, baby. And it ain't in South. It ain't in South Central, bro. It's in Northern California. You feel me? But it was a good weekend, man. Nonetheless, man, I got to see some good fights. That trash ass fight with Robert Easter should have been on Facebook Live, and they should have put FL Jabba in the main event. Fuck it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, yeah, how was your weekend, my brother?
Yeah, it was decent. I mean, there was plenty of good fights, plenty of good basketball on definitely. But at the same time, it was bittersweet because I was hoping my guy Richard Latte would come through, you know what I mean, and make a shocking upset and take out Danny Dubois, but just didn't happen like that. I thought it was a quick
So you gotta eat a little bit of crow.
Yeah, I guess I gotta eat a little bit, maybe just a wing.
And your boys for your
I don't eat crow.
Raptors gonna lose tonight.
I still called it. I still said Danny Dubois gonna win, but
the Raptors gonna lose tonight too.
I honestly
they're playing well right now because I'm watching the game and they right back in.
I'm gonna be honest with you, 503. Raptors winning this series in 5.
I might agree with I agree with you. 5 or 6.
But they're gonna lose in the next round.
I don't know. Depends who they match up with. They match up better with the Bucks.
They don't match up well with either team though.
Than the Celtics. I think they better matched up with the Bucks than the Celtics, to tell you the truth.
But didn't the Bucks sweep that series?
But in the regular season,
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with the Bucks is they ain't as deep. And the Tedecumpo is gonna have to get tired. You know what I mean? You talking deep into the playoffs. You don't have that deep playoff experience. I mean, we'll see if his gas tank will last. You know what I mean? But the Bucks ain't deep like that. I mean, they got a decent, you know what I mean, starting four maybe.
I don't know. They put some players
A couple guys on the bench are all right, but they kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I think the Raptors match up better with them.
Let me shout out this chat real quick. I'm gonna get to you, Fuller. Shout out to Kevin Stenhouse, King Louis, Dave, the real Thomas, my brother Alan Johnson. What's good, bro? Jay Good, my bro. KO, I see you. El Chinito, my Tejano partner. Weed Agree. Omega Red Hustler, Slim, Mike James, Boxing, H-Town is in the building. Don Dada. What's good, brothers? I see y'all. I see you, Mark Wonderly, Utah in the house. Sorry we had to send y'all home like that, but you know, now you got to root for us, bro. You got to root for us. Fuller, how was your weekend, man?
Yeah, man, it was chill. You know, did what I usually do. I can't complain. Everything was smooth. So yeah, man, it was same old things, bro. Smooth sailing, as they say.
Let me find out this nigga shopping
Samosas
for
or something?
buckets.
Butter chicken, nigga?
You said what?
That nigga shopping for magic carpets right now.
Uh, more like some,
Are you
more
getting
like
that
some,
tandoori chicken?
yeah, something like that.
Hey, man, before I go into my next topic, I just want to send a shout out to my bro, Money Brown TV. Just big shout out to Money Brown TV. He just posted a video, so I'm going to watch it after this. I got to watch this video.
Shouts out to the boy Money Brown TV, one of the
I
realest
love
niggas
it.
on this shit.
I swear, I love the
And
title.
Mr. IOTBA.
Yeah, man. I see my boy in the gym. He back boxing too. You see what I'm saying? We trying to get right around this bitch.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But first topic at hand, man. Yeah, 503. You saw what I sent you last night, huh?
Oh yeah.
And I sent that last night, but it was announced today that Andy Ruiz is gonna be Joshua's next opponent. Now, what's up with the PK? I see you. Hey, Mike James. Hey, square business, bro. I'm telling you, I'm ready to see that video. As soon as I end this, I'm going to watch that video. Yeah, I ain't gonna read the comment out loud, but you goddamn right.
Your Raptors just lost, fella.
What?
You tired?
Nigga, I'm watching, dog. You don't have to give me no notification.
Yeah,
Yes,
but back
sir.
to the fight, man. Andy
I'm
Ruiz.
picking Philly to win, by the way. That's why I'm fucking with you.
Damn.
Go ahead, big bro. My bad.
No, man, you good, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna talk about the bullshit today, but Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua was made today. What is y'all thoughts on that, man? What's up with the PK? Matter of
Okay,
fact,
look,
PK, I'm gonna send you a link.
I'm gonna cook on this first, man. We already knew what it was, man. Uh, once we found out the real deal, Holyfield, what was going on with Big Poppy Ortiz, man. I mean, shit. We already knew it was either gonna be Hunter or Weeze, man. You know, a lot of guys was being optimistic, fella. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it wasn't happening, Captain. They fumbled the sack. You know what I'm saying? They dropped out like Easter eggs, man, trying to be greedy. But I'm glad Weeze got this fight, man. He didn't been out for a little minute. In my opinion, he got robbed of the WBO belt. So I mean, shit, he getting another chance, man, and I'm not mad at that. He looked it good in his last fight, man. But I think AJ just gonna use him as a stepping stone, you know, to set his flag in America. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see what AJ do next, man. But I
So who
already
you
knew this
got?
was gonna happen. I'm happy for Andy Ruiz, though. I'm rooting for him, though. It'll be dope to have a Mexican American champion.
I
But
mean, what round do you have this fight ending in? Or do you think it's gonna go to decision?
yeah, man, I think this one gonna go to a decision, bro.
Same here, bro.
I don't think AJ gonna knock him out, bro. I'd be surprised if he do, though. If he do, it'll be a late round stoppage, man.
Chris Rayner, we gonna get to that in a second, bro. We gonna get to that in a second. There's a
It'll be a late
whole.
round stoppage for sure.
All right, man. PK, I see you in the building, man. What's your thoughts on it, bro?
Max, salute, man. Appreciate the link. Salute to the usual suspects, man. Everybody in the chat and the mighty LDBC. Dude, I just saw that they're finalizing it, and man, I had to eat the crow with the Ortiz thing, man. I'm upset that that his promoter or manager or whatever turned down the fight, but of all the potential opponents, like Ruiz is definitely a better option than Michael Hunter or Trevor Bryan. No disrespect to them, but Ruiz will definitely be game. He'll definitely give Joshua a good fight. But yeah, as far as the fight goes, I don't think I don't see Ruiz having enough for Joshua. Probably. I could see a late round stoppage for Joshua, or a decision win for him.
All right. Fuller, what's your thoughts on it?
At the end of the day, they were running like chickens with their heads cut off. So the fact that they were able to get this opponent, I mean, I'm not really mad at it, but at the same time, I'm not really thrilled at it. So, I mean, I'm just hoping it'll be a competitive fight, and that the fact of the matter is that he'll give him some work. But I don't see Ruiz winning the fight, but I just hope that he gives him some work, and yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm not thrilled of the fight, but I'm not mad at the fight either. So that's just what I think about it.
Already. And all right, fella, I saved you because I feel like you got a different take on it.
I mean, I like the fight. I think it was the best option other than Uncle Ortiz. Did. I think Ruiz will be competitive for at least 6 rounds before AJ will start to take over with just the sheer size and decent fundamentals and whatnot. So I think he's gonna be able to take Ruiz by decision. But what this also does speak to is the fact that the zone thought, they don't think highly of Michael Hunter. You know what I mean? I think,
to be real honest, Michael Hunter ain't even ready yet, to be 100% honest. Not even.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's ready either. He might not ever be ready. To be honest, I mean, he might be one of those middling contenders that that don't really ever get a title shot. Well, that was his chance, but the zone should put the block to that. Put the Matumbo to that one, and we getting Andy Ruiz. Even though that Michael Hunter is signed to the zone, you think they would give him the blessing, and but that wasn't the case. They're trying to get subscribers. They're trying to get their profile up. Andy Ruiz Jr. I think he does a better job of that, especially bringing out the Mexican American community with the prospects of being able to be a unified heavyweight champion, being the first Mexican heavyweight to do so. Yeah, that's a good profile right there. So I'm not mad at the fight at all. I believe it will be competitive, but AJ gonna win this by decision. I see it.
You say he gonna win by decision too. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was my thoughts too. But I will say this: um, if Ruiz can get inside and make it an inside fight, I think he can win this fight. But that's only if he can turn this into an inside fight. But even then, he gotta stay away from that fucking uppercut, dude. That's gonna be the hardest task. Oh man, that's gonna be the hardest task. Um, if he does get inside and can work AJ on the inside and bounce in and out, and then I think he got a chance of taking a decision. But he does got some power. But I don't know if he's gonna get a clean enough shot on AJ to knock him down. I think AJ gonna fuck around it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to say decision so bad because I believe in Andy Ruiz, but I think Andy Ruiz gets stopped in the 10th, 11th, 10th round. I truly do. I want to say decision so bad,
Yo,
but I
I
think
would
he
agree
gets
with you if it was in the UK, but I think
no. I'm talking about. I believe it's gonna be a KO, bro. Uppercut, TKO, stoppage. If he gets hit hard enough and he keeps going down, the ref is gonna stop him. He ain't gotta be in the UK for that.
I ain't never really seen Andy Ruiz hurt, to tell you the truth.
You broke,
And he's been socked by some decent punches.
Decent and an AJ uppercut is two different things, bro. I don't like AJ, but I respect the shit out of dude in that motherfucking uppercut. Did you see how far he lifted Klitschko off the ground?
Yeah, but Klitschko's head was in the position where he could get him. How many uppercuts did he land on to Khan, which is around the same height as Andy Ruiz? I can't remember one thing.
Lower to the ground, lower center of
Yeah,
gravity, bro. That uppercut is gonna connect.
I don't know. It remains to be seen, man. On these shorter
He ain't got
fighters,
to afford this. It's harder.
that might
Matter of fact,
neutralize
watch this.
that uppercut.
Quattro. Who is it harder to hit with an uppercut? Somebody shorter or somebody taller?
I mean, most likely the tall person. Like if it's just the short person. If it's just random, because of like you said, the lowest center of gravity. But depending on the person and how they place it, can land it pretty hard. Because Jared Hurd shit ain't hard, man. That's why he can hit you with 20 of them. You know, can hit you with 20,000 uppercuts if you want, but the motherfuckers ain't hard. So that's why I want to take it.
Motherfucker. Who you got in this fight, bro?
Who and what?
What is your thoughts on the Andy Ruiz fight?
Oh my god, man, that's such a bad fight, man.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling it. But I like Andy Ruiz. That don't mean I don't like Andy Ruiz. I just don't like that fight. You know what I'm saying, but of course I got AJ. I think AJ actually is gonna stop him.
See, you thinking just like me, man.
I think he can. I think AJ can actually stop him. I just think his size is gonna be too physically imposing for Andy Ruiz. I don't even think it's gonna have anything to do with AJ's skill, because I don't think AJ's that motherfucking skilled.
Bro, I swear to God, that's my exact.
You sending shots my way, dog. Yo, says the guy that was caping for Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
Huh?
At the end of the day, I never said Shannon Briggs was skilled. I looked at it from the entertainment aspect. The entertainment aspect, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking at a lot of stuff through the entertainment. A lot of shit that Daniel Dubois fight I just watched. I watched this shit with my girlfriend. She think Daniel Dubois suck. She think Daniel Dubois suck. She was like, the guy. I was like, babe, this is.
Yo, that's good for me, dog. She knows what she's talking about.
She think he suck. I was laughing. She really had me like holding my like stomach and shit. I'm like, you think he sucks? She's like, yo, babe, he sucks. Like the way he throws his punches and like, you know what I mean? And she thought he got hurt by homeboy. The dude with the beard.
Oh, when when they were slugging,
Larkin.
I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
he caught him. Yeah. During that exchange. He caught Dubois.
Hey,
But I
bro,
gotta give Dubois. Dubois did show me something though.
hey, bro, I
I
ain't
had
seen
to
a
tell
thing
my
like
girl,
that
I
in a
had to
long
tell her,
time.
like, listen, it's about if you could take a punch too now, babe. That's what I had to tell her. I was like, you gotta be able to take that shit too. And there you Dubois took it and came right fucking back. So I'm not the biggest fan, but I gotta give him credit. He came right back.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the best exchange I've seen in a long time.
Yo, Daniel Dubois looked like he got fired up after he got hit with that. He reminded me what Earl got hit by that dude, Larty. Earl came right back.
Don't tell me why Rougarou out here trying to catch alligators and shit. But
Listen, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I was listening to the Carter 2, man, and watching Regis Prograis fight, man. Shout out to Regis. I don't know
yeah,
why the
man.
Carter 2, that fly in, fly out shit, that should remind me of Regis.
Yeah, that's New Orleans. That's why. That nigga New Orleans, bro. You feel me? You win.
Shout
Yeah,
to the 504.
yeah, man. These little boys can't fuck with me. Do I need to play it for y'all?
Don't lie to you though. Like
Hold
I
on,
said,
hold on. One time before you play, because I wanna ask y'all something, and it's a reason why I'm asking y'all this. But we was talking about Daniel Dubois. So if they make this fight with Daniel Dubois against Joe Joyce, who do y'all have? Like real,
Joyce.
like seriously?
Joel Joyce end of discussion. But I don't even think the fight's gonna happen.
Hold on.
Joel Joyce is acting like
I'm gonna come back to y'all, fella, because we gonna discuss.
oh wait, but I gotta keep it real with you though. I gotta see fucking Joyce get hit with it, or during the exchange, or just get with something big and come right back like Daniel Dubois did.
All right, there you go. We got
Everything they were telling me about Daniel Dubois.
You got popped a couple times against the bird.
Look, I'm just saying. I like him and Joe Joyce equally right now. So he gonna catch me defending near one of them doofy goofball UK motherfuckers.
503. What you got on it, man? Who you got, man?
And I'm going with Triple D, man.
Who
a juggernaut.
Who you got, bro?
Shit. They're
Cool,
both
to keep
slow.
it real, he came right back. Once he got hit,
They're both slow.
yeah,
I don't know. They're both
Even
sloppy,
said Joe the oldest prospect ever.
and they're both sloppy. You know, shit. Joe Joyce reminds me of a long lost brother of Dominic Brazil. You know, like in fact, they favor each other kind of too.
What's
like,
up, Stakita?
So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go with Dubois.
PK, who you got?
Fuck it, I'm gonna show y'all this.
Man, you know, I look at this fight and, like you said, like Joe Joyce is a mid 30-year-old prospect, man. So my first thoughts right off the top of my head is Daniel Dubois, man. I mean, Kajanu is a pretty decent opponent. I know he's been sparked a couple times, but he's just as good as anybody on Joe Joyce's record. You know, maybe the exception of Stavern, and they both had about the same amount of fights. So I think I'm gonna go with Dan Dubois on that one, man. He's a younger fighter, and I think yeah, they're both slow, but I think Joyce is pretty fucking slow, man. I like Triple D in that one myself.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this take real quick. But I got Daniel Dubois. I got Daniel Dubois for two reasons. I believe Daniel Dubois have way more power than Joe Joyce. Don't think Joe Joyce ever got hit by nothing just real serious. 2, Daniel Dubois has went the distance with Kevin Johnson all 10 rounds. Kevin Johnson is something serious, and Kevin Johnson was a major step up. But Daniel, hold on, fella, before you say something. Hold on before you say something. You can laugh all you want to. From where Daniel Dubois came from, Kevin Johnson was a hell of a step up. And he went the distance with him. Showed me that he got a gas tank on it. Joe Joyce ain't went the distance with nobody. And he's fought nobody's. Stavern, what is Stavern? Quattro Cinco had to let me know he wasn't shit no more. He told me, he kept telling me before that fight. He kept telling me. I didn't want to believe him. Quattro, I apologize because that motherfucker.
Last thing to go is the power.
Back, I respect you. That's why I can't even say nothing because I respect you for that. But you also got to give me that one with Sergey Lipinets and Lamont Peterson too. I told you that weeks before too.
You did.
I told you Lamont Peterson is done.
Hold on. And our fella did too, so I got to give you my props on that too, our fella. But I'm gonna say this. Joshua, I don't think Joe Joyce beat Steven Johnson. I don't think Joe Joyce beat Gunner.
Yo, back. I'm out, man. I'm about to go.
Let's be real right here, okay? Frank Warren paid Kevin Johnson.
I don't think Joe Joyce beat Bob.
Listen, this was a glorified sparring session. Kevin Johnson wasn't there to win. He was there for a bag. He was there for them UK pounds. He wasn't there to win.
Joe Joyce don't beat Joseph Parker.
Come on, man.
Joe Joyce can't beat Carlos Takam. Joe Joyce is garbage, bro. Joe Joyce.
Put him in the ring.
Wait, so Joe Joyce can't beat Joseph Parker?
Hell no.
No, I don't see. I think Joseph Parker.
Who you can see out of them second tier heavyweights beating Joseph Parker? Is Joseph Parker even in the second tier to y'all? Yeah. 503 second tier, sir.
But you know what? I think
he is. He is.
I think he is. I just want to see where everybody else is at.
I think he's right in the middle of the second tier.
Yeah, he dropped. Joseph Parker only got 2 losses. But really, to be honest with you,
he could have. Look, man, Dillian White almost got knocked out at the end. I don't care what nobody sell me.
Twice in 1 round.
Joseph Parker didn't have no heart. How he wouldn't stand toe to toe. Well, guess what? Joseph Parker at the end of that fight started sitting there with you, and he almost got the best of your ass. That's what made me believe that Dillian White couldn't make it past AJ or Deontay Wilder.
I think Joseph Parker will get another title shot. I think Joseph Parker will get another title shot for us all said and done.
Deontay Wilder said he'll give him another title. He'll give him a title shot. But I don't think he's going to fight Deontay Wilder because he cool with Deontay Wilder. He said he liked Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is one of his favorite heavyweights. Okay?
But let me read this article.
Yeah, I'm going to get knocked out. I don't want that smoke.
Let me read what it said. Oh, there. Everybody in the chat talking about Dillian White beats Joe Joyce. Chisora beats Joe Joyce. Charles Martin beats Joyce. Oh no, Alex Santos said Charles Martin and Joe Joyce could be a draw.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that Chisora. Chisora looked like a scary motherfucker, man. Chisora like one of them dudes that will kick in the door and not play with us, bro. Like on some shit. He looked like one of them Englishmen, man. That wild. I gotta check out one of them ones.
So check this out real quick. Anthony Joshua says Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois. Joyce can outwork him. If Dubois don't stop Joyce early, Dubois hasn't got the engine Joyce has, and Joyce ain't got the power Dubois has. Joyce is more experienced. He's basically an Olympic champion.
Man, excellent. Who was that? Who was that?
Anthony Joshua. Hold on, fella. Let me pick apart this article real quick because I'm finna
Shut up, man. Oh, okay.
what's
Go
up with
ahead.
it? Leonard Ellaby's nose, nostrils is in the building. Hold on, fella, because I'm finna pick this apart. We've all watched both fighters. He said Joe Joyce. Hold on, listen. He said Joe Joyce can outwork him, right? And he said Daniel Dubois don't got the engine Joe Joyce got. Show me where Daniel Dubois got tired going into late rounds, and show me where Joe Joyce has even went into late rounds. Show me. Come on. Well, you talking about show me. Show me.
When he got his ass busted up against
hold on. Huh?
When he got his ass, he didn't get beat.
He got his ass beat by who?
Usyk.
Cruiserweight. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now he said Joe Joyce is basically an Olympic champion. No, he lost. That's why he's not. That's number one.
He's a silver. He still got a silver. That's something. You know what I mean? I gotta give props to that.
If you're not first,
that's why he's being fast tracked at such an advanced age.
Yeah, but okay, if he's fast tracked, let's put him in there with some real people. Let's put him in there with Dillian White. Let's put him in there with Joseph Walker.
The great Jamaican Leroy Thomas. Huh? The great Jamaican Leroy Thomas, bro.
Trained by K. Diddy. Take that.
Focus, but hold on. Focus ball. I'm not even for the disrespect by Jamaicans because I know my gal probably listen to this, but I'm for to say this real quick. That nigga's garbage. Now, matter of fact, I tell you what. Tell Joe Joyce to go fight FL Jock, but he win that fight, then I'll believe him. He lose that fight, hey, that fast track bullshit don't mean shit. He garbage.
Tell the man them Leroy Thomas to come to H-Town and fight if see what happened.
Well, so who do y'all got with Daniel Dubois and Efe? Because I know they gonna meet up.
Efe.
Don't nobody on
is that a real question?
Ain't no discussion.
F.A. Jave will.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'll just see where we at. I got F.A. too. I'm not
disagreeing, man. Come on, big ass.
Look, let's throw another youngin into the mix. Let's throw another youngin into the mix that we don't really.
Please don't say Jermaine Franklin, bro.
I ain't gonna say no Jermaine Franklin after. Man, I'd rather say Rydell Booker, nigga. You know what I mean? But let me throw what y'all think about Tony Yoka, the Frenchman, the gold medalist, trained by Virgil Hunter, 6'7", Andre Ward like style.
I honestly don't know. I actually seen.
I heard about him.
Yeah, I've been too, man.
Yeah, he won gold as a super heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Hey. Oh, and shout out to the WBA. I don't give a damn. I fuck with the WBA right now in this moment. They banned Big Baby Miller.
So buy me the super belt when Tank vacate.
Hey, he just banned Jarrell Big Baby Miller for 6 months. Somebody did something.
Oh, they did. Well, I figured they would. They did it.
But shit, where's the WBO and the IBF with they ban? The IBF is American.
Can I ask y'all something?
What's up, bro?
I'm looking at the rankings here, the WBA rankings, and I don't see Andy Ruiz. So I mean, and I know.
Probably not ranked for that belt. He probably could be ranked in the IBF or the WBO. Oh yeah, he's ranked in the WBO. That's what he's.
My bad, man. What channel is the game coming on? It's still on TNT, right?
Yeah,
Milwaukee, Boston.
Yeah, they should have came on there. I mean, are they playing tonight? No, they not playing tonight. They playing tomorrow.
Yeah, because 78.
Denver and the Spurs play tonight.
Nah, my Spurs already lost, bro. I'm trying to be funny.
I mean, Denver. Denver and Portland. I mean,
You
damn,
trying
bro.
to be funny, motherfucker?
Oh, no, bro. I mean, I really wasn't. Oh, damn, I really wasn't trying to be funny right there.
So you get what I'm saying, PK, though? Like, just because you're not ranked for one title don't mean that you're not ranked in the other one. You could still get a title shot. Say if I'm a unified champion, you could be ranked in, say if I got the WBA and the WBC, you're probably not ranked in the WBA for my belt, but you're probably ranked in the WBC, but you could still, compete for both titles.
Right.
You pay the fees that night and follow, their rules of the belts. Because now let's say if we got three titles on the line and I got the WBA, WBC, and the IBF. Now, if you want to compete for the IBF, you do everything you got to do, but you got to make sure you're not over that 10-pound difference after we weigh in. So
right. No, that totally makes sense. But I'm looking at, and this could be wrong. This is just off Wikipedia, but I don't see him ranked in any of them because it has it like a grid. You know what I'm saying? Like WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO. But he's not ranked in any of them, man. The WBO
don't use Wikipedia. That's not updated fast enough.
What? So would you just box rec?
My fat no box rec only ranks by their.
Now you go to their
algorithm.
Yeah, you gotta actually go.
My favorite that puts them all together is box.live. It's a European site actually, but they put all the sanctioning bodies rankings all together.
You said box.live?
Yeah, box.live, LIVE.
Awesome.
And then go to their the rankings. They got the champions and all that. It's actually put nicely displayed. All the fighters are there with their nationalities, and you can click onto their profiles, some of them, and they have their height, weights, and possible matchups and last 5 fights, and it's pretty decent.
That's awesome.
Go check that out. Yeah.
503. Don't forget about them lightweights, man.
Yeah, man.
Richard Comey rock out, man.
Yeah. Why niggas ain't talking? We gonna get on them lightweight champs, man. It's Teofimo takeover, baby. Anyways,
hey, before you go, I got one more thing, and I got a couple other things, but I know you want to get on. You got a topic you want to get on. I'm gonna ask you about it. I just want to know because ain't nobody talked about this, and we ain't even really thought about it. But hey, there you go, Abel Mahari. Abel, leave James Harden alone. You always got a bone to pick with James Harden. James, he still dropped 35 yesterday. How about that? But Oscar Rivas and Dillian White.
Oh man, dude, you
Yo, Oscar Rivas better win this fight, man.
Hey, I swear to God, I got Oscar Rivas winning this fight.
Yo, man, he better. Oh man,
I got Oscar Rivas winning this fight.
And Oscar Rivas is the type of motherfucker that lose the whole fight and come back at the end.
But Oscar Rivas ain't never lost, so I don't know.
I think he can replicate what Derek Chisora did in the first fight with Dillian White, but just improve on it.
My only issue with
it just don't stop getting by that hook, man.
Yeah, that's my only issue because Rivas is so short
as well.
Because Rivas could get set up for it real well because he's short.
Yeah, that's my only issue. But hell, to be honest with you, Oscar Rivas I got some power though.
He got some power. But
he got some motherfucking power.
In the first fight, I mean, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Dillian White. I mean, because Rivas got more power than Chisora.
You think Chisora
Jennings?
Can I ask y'all a question?
You just said that actually. I said you think it got to Jennings, and then you just said.
That's like ask Brian Jennings, straight. Bye.
But damn. So with him being, I know he's Colombian, but does he have? Never mind. I don't know.
Colombian based in Montreal.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, can I ask the panel a question?
What's up?
And especially those that have experience from a strategic point of view. Do you see, like, because Dillian White throws a lot of like looping punches? Do you see like looping punches and hooks like that being something that a shorter fighter like Rivas? Do you think that gives him an advantage being able to duck those or slip those and move inside, or is it as a disadvantage, like generally for a shorter fighter against hooks and stuff like that?
It depends on where that punch is coming from and how he can strategize his moves to get inside from that.
I was gonna say something similar. Like it depends. It could be advantage or disadvantage
Yeah.
depending on the tactic in the fight.
It also depends on that punch that comes behind that one too, because
Because
that punch could be the punch that sets you up to get caught from something else.
right. I'm just wondering with Rivas, like, I mean, he is the shorter guy. He's probably going to have to get inside with White, and I'm just wondering, with White, how White's inside game will match up with his, and if will he be able to catch him with those wide punches coming in?
Man, I will say this though. Oscar Rivas got a long ass reach to be 5'11" though. He got a 76-inch reach.
Damn.
He looked a little bit taller than 5'11". He must have been the shoes or something like that, because at the press conference, he had at least looked 6'1".
He might be. I know. Well, how tall is Dillian White? About 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'3",
Matter of fact, let me
6'4".
go look it up. Let me look it up.
He's
Oh
listed
shit!
at 6'4".
He's 6'4" with a 78-inch wingspan, and he got a 70. Oscar Rivas got a 76.5-inch reach. Man, I say, bro, that ain't much difference. That height might not be so much of an advantage. 2 inches, really, an
Yep.
inch and a half. That height might not be an advantage. Alex Santos said Oscar is like 6 foot. Yeah, man, that height might not be an advantage. How wide the fuck? Dillian White arm short than bitch.
I'm gonna
It's
hate.
gonna be an interesting.
I'm gonna hate
Huh?
Dylan older, man.
Man,
I
I'm just
can
ready to
already
see that.
picture him, and they
I'm
never
gonna
get
tell him.
fights.
He gonna get knocked out. Dillian White gonna get knocked out, and when he get knocked out, guess what? We ain't got to worry about that whole no more.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm definitely pulling for Oscar Rivas, man. I hope he sleeps fucking Dillian White. He's such a fucking loudmouth, man. And he always fucking, whenever someone's free, he never fucking says anything. But when they got to fucking fight, he is always fucking running his mouth, man. He's so fucking annoying, dude. I really hope Rivas fucks him up.
Dude, I need
Avon Mahari asks, what does FL Jabba must improve as he moves up in competition? Hey, well, you be coming late because we was on FL a little while ago, but we'll answer real quick.
speed. He needs great speed.
He put together some nice combos, but yeah, he gotta work on his speed, and work on his timing. If he not gonna work on that speed, he gotta work on that timing. Deion Washington said work rate. No, I think he got a good work rate.
I don't think his work rate is bad. I don't think his
Yeah,
work
I
rate.
know. I think he got some great work rate.
I don't think his work rate is bad. I think it's his speed.
Exactly. Yeah, he threw like 90 punches in the first round, didn't he?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah, like shit. How much more you gotta throw, man?
Yeah, shit. The only person throwing more punches than him is old Juicer.
I keep it real, bro. I would have had that motherfucker FA on that parachute every day, running in the grass. Just working on his explosiveness, man. That motherfucker would have been fast as ever, bro.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I give him credit though. He got power though. He's gonna be all right. I think if he work on his speed, he gonna be all right, man. He gonna be.
Cool. So 503, what did you have for us, man? Don't you be going to sleep over there, young lion. 503.
I ain't going to sleep.
All right.
You thinking about them light weeks?
I'm over here looking at the Money Rock, man.
Yeah,
Man, salute to him in that win this past weekend too.
Now, what you was saying though, bro?
I said, what questions you have for us? I know you had some.
Oh yeah, man. Niggas ain't talking about them bud numbers, man. Niggas been
yeah, word.
mighty quiet.
I talked about him already. I'm not gonna keep pushing that number. 100 and something goddamn buy. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Half of them buys came from American.
I'm glad you
Oh,
brought
fella,
that up.
you got a
I thought it was me for a second.
Yeah, man. That boy ain't even hit 200,000, man.
So can we now say that this man can't even talk about being the A side and 50-50?
He was never A side.
But the man said 50-50 splits and stuff like that. I heard him say it before. I don't remember what interview. I wish I would have saved it.
Earl Spence came out Saturday and said, this can't be 50-50 if I'm bringing 400K pay-per-view buys and you're bringing 100 or something. It can't be 50-50. Words from Earl Spence.
Yeah.
And then from that fight, how do we know the reason he got 100,000 went from Khan? Khan
And
did do
y'all
a
see them going back and forth on Twitter?
Yeah, I seen that.
And then
Spence told him, "Hold your horses. Smoke coming your way."
He said, "I'm gonna smoke you soon, bud."
Yep. That's got to be a line. That's the line of the year, bro.
Like it remind me like they was on some URL shit towards each other.
That was a hell of a line. We'd agree that the promotion was on ESPN. Top Rank did their part.
What promotion on here?
Exactly. ESPN the one that
it's
signed
a
the
real
contract.
DAZN at least is giving you something on the ads.
Nigga, bro, DAZN been advertising like a hoe. They had Amon Shumpert on my Twitter feed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Canelo Jacobs.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, nigga, they got LeBron James, Maverick Carter producing their shows and shit.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. That's a good point. I forgot about that, bro.
Yeah, man. Mac ain't lying, bro. They have been promoting this fight.
Yeah, this is the only fight that the DAZN has promoted. But you know why I'm gonna tell you like this. You know why the DAZN promoting this like that? Wow. Golden Boy. Golden Boy. He the workation behind Canelo. He not gonna let Canelo numbers be low. Yeah, Canelo numbers low. What is Golden Boy? What is Golden Boy without Canelo?
Yeah, you seen that's all you see, bro. That's all I'm seeing up and down my timeline. It is Canelo.
Don't worry, Canelo gonna leave Golden Boy one day and start his own shit. Won't be too long now.
I doubt it.
You doubt it? You think
did anybody go see that new Avengers movie?
Huh?
We not finna talk about that. I haven't seen it yet. Nope, we're not talking about
bro,
it.
I haven't seen it either. That's I was just asking. Did anybody see it?
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't see it because you gotta see. I was supposed to go yesterday, Captain Marvel first. I heard it. You know that all of that shit ties into each other.
Yeah, but bro, you'll be all right. You haven't seen, man. You better go get your Fire Stick together and watch Captain Marvel. Cause I'm going this weekend. Ronald Finkley, we not finna talk about it. Nope. I'm going this week. Well, damn, I can't go this weekend.
Why?
I gotta go cover a fight.
Oh.
I gotta cover a fight Friday night, and then Saturday I gotta go from 4 to 6. I gotta go cover All the top fighters in Houston is gonna get together here in Houston. All the top fighters. So I gotta be there at 4 o'clock Saturday. Unless I go early, like a 10 o'clock showing. Yeah, Saturday. And I gotta be at those locations this weekend. I gotta cover these things, press passes and everything. Yeah, man. So I might be able to do it Sunday. I might be able to do something Sunday. I'm gonna see. But I gotta see that movie soon. I need my Marvel fix. All right, Mahara, salute. We gonna chop it up tomorrow because the playoffs. That's the best game of the playoffs. But yeah, man, yeah. But back to the discussions, man. So matter of fact, since we do got that fight this weekend, man, let's go ahead and it's fight week. I'm not getting the zone, but I will be streaming this fight. Matter of fact, my boxing coach invited me to his house. I'm going to watch it at his house. What's y'all thoughts on this fight this weekend? Canelo Jacobs.
That Daniel Jacobs is down 8 rounds. He's down 8 rounds, so he has a
We know
mountain to
that,
climb.
but bro, I need some real conversation on this. We ain't gonna fuck that judge. Let's talk about the fight in general. What is y'all thoughts and how this fight is gonna go?
You know, I know that Daniel Jacobs has the height and reach advantage,
There you
but
go.
Canelo has the being in big fights advantage. And I think that's just gonna like overtake it because even when Daniel Jacobs fought Triple G, we can say that he won that fight. We can say it was a tie and stuff like that. But I don't know if he has the composure needed to like really thoroughly like convince people that he's the real deal, you know. So I'm still picking Canelo to win. Yeah, I'm maybe even picking Canelo to stop him, you know.
What's up, man? What the hell y'all got going on in the chat? Ronald Finkley and We Degree. What y'all beefing about? Well, man, all right, fella, what's your thoughts on this fight this weekend, man?
I see everywhere I look at it, I try to see Jacobs winning. I just can't. You know what I mean? I see Canelo either stopping Jacobs or just winning by a unanimous decision. Jacobs to me is one of those fighters that they're high level, they're elite, but they just never do enough. You know what I mean? Just to get over that hump. You know what I mean? To beat the other elite fighters. You know what I mean? Kind of in the same token or the same breath as my countryman Ike Corte. Um, if you remember Ike Corte back in the welterweight days of Oscar De La Hoya and Fernando Vargas or whatnot, you know what I mean? He just, you know what I mean? He was competitive, you know what I mean? But he just didn't do enough to get over the hump and beat those guys, beat those elite fighters, and that's how I kind of feel about Jacobs. You know what I mean? So I have to give the decision to Canelo.
Yeah. Didn't Ike Corte win it? No, he never won a belt. I thought he did. You breaking up, bro. Your phone sound like you crushing a bag of chips.
No, I said he did win the belt against Jose Luis.
Man, you might have to go out and come back in because this sounds terrible.
That's them damn headphones you got on.
Yeah, you gonna need some more headphones, my brother. I'm
Yeah,
talking
get
about
some more
bro.
headphones, nigga.
Hey,
Got
Static
good
Shock.
Static Shock around this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nah, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook up on this though, man. This Danny Jacobs, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be a pretty good fight, man. It's gonna be competitive, man. They putting out their eggs in this fight, man. So we will be streaming this fight. Don't get it twisted. I will not be buying the zone, but I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be everywhere. You know, cause it's Texas, man, and it's essays. These essays support they Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting Canelo to win, man. It's probably gonna be a real close fight, man. But I don't think they're gonna give Daniel Jacobs a fair shake, man. So if you don't go in here and stop Canelo or hurt him, you know what I'm saying? He got the reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like Fuller said, man, I think he got the power advantage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's the better boxer, but I think he can box as well. But he got to go in here and try to hurt Canelo, man. Fuck trying to box him. Fuck trying to counter punching all that, man. You got to go in here and go for broke, man. This is for how many belts again? What, two? Canelo got two belts, right?
Three. WBA, WBC, and what's the name got the IBF? 3 belts.
Okay, so it's for 3 belts. Okay,
Yo.
cool.
PK, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Man, I'm really rooting for Jacobs in this fight. I sincerely am, but I'm definitely going with Canelo, man. Canelo's only 28, dude, and he is getting better from fight to fight. Like I don't like the way that he moves, and I don't think that he's the greatest fighter that everyone thinks he is, man. Like I think honestly, when I watched those Triple G fights, I thought Triple G won both of them. I'm going to be completely honest. Like they were close, but I thought Triple G won both of them, but I also thought Triple G won the Danny Jacobs fight. I thought he put a pretty bad beating on Jacobs. So Canelo, and I know that's just math, man. That's fighting combat sports math, and you can't just use that. But to me, when I look at him stylistically, like Canelo, if you stand in front of Canelo and try and fight him, he has good trunk movement. He's gonna fucking counterpunch you and light you up all day, and that's kind of. I think I think Jacobs will have to pick his spots to fight well. Like I think that Canelo kind of knows that he might be coming in there trying to just fuck him up. So I don't know if that's going to play into Canelo's favor because Jacobs is a really good fighter. He only has 2 losses. But I don't know, man. I think Canelo definitely did better against Triple G. They were definitely closer fights, and I think that he wasn't nearly as hurt as Jacobs was in the fight. But you can't just go on that. But I don't see Jacobs winning this fight. I think Canelo might even knock him out, but probably go with Canelo by decision.
Boxing kind of elite. I'm about to time you out if you say something else about the Avengers. Anybody that talk about the Avengers getting timed out for 24 hours. Fuck the 300. No Avengers talk would be tolerated until I watch the movie. Y'all not for to mess this movie up for me. Quattro Cinco, what's your thoughts on this fight, man?
Well, I feel like it could. I just see it playing out like Danny Jacobs using his lateral movement. I think Danny Jacobs can't be afraid of the power and can't believe in the hype. I think it's going to be his mental is going to have to match his physical in this fight. Everything is going to have to be perfect for him to beat Canelo. He's going to have to hope, that Canelo is off a little bit, and maybe Canelo may be slightly underestimated. But he's in for the fight of his life. I think I don't see Canelo stopping him. If Canelo does, I'll be very surprised, and I give Canelo credit. I don't see him stopping Danny Jacobs, not in this particular fight, because I think Danny Jacobs is going to use his feet too well, just like he did against Derevyanchenko. If you pay attention to that fight, and Canelo's about Derevyanchenko's height and range, maybe a little smaller. So yeah, I think he's gonna have to implement some of that game plan, but he's gonna have to be aggressive like he was towards the middle and the end of the Triple G fight. And I think that if he does try to switch in this fight like he did the Triple G fight, please don't do it to where the person notice that you switching hands. Try to, sneak it in there, maybe while you fighting in the pocket. I don't know. But
Y'all probably
I
gonna
think
get mad
Canelo
at me.
by decision, but I really want Danny Jacobs to win. I just want to see what happens if Canelo takes the second loss. I'm one of them people. I want to dab into the unknown. I want to know what happens to Canelo if he. I know it's going to be a rematch, but I just want to know if he
You
takes a
must be
loss.
watching a kung fu movie over
Oh
there at the climax.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I know that music. You can't tell me that.
I'm about to tell you, man. Before you went live, man, I was watching the good one. This shit called The Assassin. Man, shit is good, man.
Hold on. Who's in it?
It's an old one.
I know.
This shit from like
Who's
'67. Hold on.
who in it? I
Uh,
bet you. I know I done seen
I
that
gotta
motherfucker.
I gotta back out.
Oh no, you ain't. Oh, you online. Oh
G
shit.
Jimmy
Let,
Wong.
let me go ahead and give y'all my take real quick, man. And y'all might. There's gonna be a lot of people mad at me. We got all week. I might change by the end of the week. Uh, I got Canelo knocking Daniel Jacobs out. No judges. Um, reason I say that Daniel Jacobs get caught up in the lights. He don't listen to his corner, and Daniel Jacobs against top quality opponents, he starts off slow. See, Derevyanchenko, I don't consider that one of the biggest opponents that he's faced because Derevyanchenko was still coming up. He's a good opponent, but he was still coming up. He was a prospect. But when he fought somebody like Triple G matches, uh, those fights, he didn't show up like he was supposed to. Um, he started off slow, and Canelo's a fighter you can't start out slow on because if you let him get started now you got to play comeback the rest of this fight, and I don't think Daniel Jacobs is built like that. I don't. Um, Daniel Jacobs got stopped by Purog. What? That's another fight. I look at that. He did come back and do way better, but I think Canelo gets stoppage in this fight. I truly do. I might change my decision by the end of this week and pick Canelo by decision, but focus ball, we can bet that 10, but we're gonna wait till Friday because I don't know. I gotta see. I'm gonna wait to the weigh in to make my final decision. Because I'm telling you, focus, we could talk about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you on tomorrow. We're gonna talk more about it tomorrow, but I just don't think Daniel Jacobs got what it takes to beat Canelo mentally. He physically he got all the talent in the world. But so many times that he hasn't showed up with that talent.
You can beat Canelo by pressuring him though, because Canelo will work in spurts, man. Like he'll work hard in the first 30 seconds of the round. He'll
Good
work hard
point,
at the end of the
PK.
round, but he'll take off he'll take off big portions of the round where he's just like
He rests.
just dancing around a little bit, and his footwork is good, but it's not great. Like Canelo on his bike isn't the best as Canelo when he's standing looking to counterpunch in the pocket. To me.
You're right.
His footwork is trash. His footwork is trash. It's like he has two cement shoes on. He's not
crafty in the footwork at all. He has good upper body movement that makes it look like he has good movement in overall. But his footwork is booty.
I'm not gonna say his footwork is great at all. Don't, but his footwork ain't stopped him from winning yet.
I just don't know if Jacobs is if he's gonna box Canelo all night, man. I don't know. If he stands and tries to fight
smart. If he's smart, he'll switch it up.
But see,
he'll utilize the lateral movement to, so he can't anticipate a lot of things. Because part of dudes being good counter punches, they got to be able to anticipate, what you're able to, what you're going to react with or hit them with. So I feel like if he sometimes boxes laterally and then sometimes sits in the pocket and exchanges with him, I don't think Canelo is that crazy strong, bro. Like, I think he's strong, but I honestly think Triple G hit harder than him.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you,
cause I keep it real. I don't see Canelo being able to put him on the deck. I don't know why. I just don't see it like that. I see Canelo like hurting him. You know what I mean? Getting him to the ropes and hitting him and backing him up. But I just think Danny Jacobs is too big. And if Canelo proved me wrong, I ain't gonna front he the Mexican GOAT.
You say
I gotta give him that win because I respect Danny Jacobs' fight game.
I don't knock Daniel Jacobs' fight game. I hate that he don't show up in the big fight.
He didn't show up in the Triple G fight?
Late.
I mean, he showed up. Some niggas don't show up. Look at Robert Easton, Adrian Broner. Like, some niggas be late.
Hold on. But Adrian Broner showed up before.
And that's a good point too.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think Danny Jacobs showed up that fight. I actually had Danny Jacobs edging it at the end of that fight.
I did too. I had Daniel Jacobs winning that fight.
Like, he sat right in there and was taking Triple G's best shots. And I think Triple G honestly hit harder than Canelo. Can't nobody sit here and tell me that ain't so, bro. I just feel like Triple G hit harder. I think Canelo is the more skilled fighter, but I think Triple G hit harder.
Definitely. He definitely hits harder than Canelo.
I don't know. We don't have a similar opponent to judge that off of. And we're saying Triple G hit hard, but bro, when Triple G got up in competition, he didn't knock nobody out.
I agree. But I don't even think Canelo could put Danny Jacobs on the canvas.
I do.
That's how real it is.
I would see it more with a body shot than
exactly. It won't be a headshot. It would have to be a body shot. But I don't even see that happening. Danny Jacobs, that's one thing I could say. He works out real hard on his abdominal. You know what I mean? That snack program, they make sure you military trained. in that snack program.
They got that fucking old ass man out there doing all them crazy ass exercises and shit. Remy. fucking 80 years old or some shit.
How you punch in the tree, 503.
That
like that
me.
Russian girl.
That ain't me.
Oh, fella, you gotta get you some new hair.
Is it me?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, it is because once you gotta
go back and listen to the playback, and you'll see.
You gotta get you some AirPods, bro.
Yes, sir. The Apple. You gotta.
I'll just get you some wireless joints because it's probably rubbing against your shirt or something or your pants like when you walk. That's what it sounds like. You know
whatever it is, that just sounds like man. That ain't bullshit, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's gonna be a good fight though this weekend though, man. I'm subject to Canelo, man, but I don't think he can knock Jacobs out, bro. That's disrespectful.
Thank you, 503.
Being real disrespectful on the Marathon Monday, big bro. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
Matchroom was disrespectful.
I love BFPB.
Hold on.
BFPB is disrespectful.
Fuck that. Matchroom was disrespectful, and that whole side of Matchroom. Fuck that.
He's still advised by Al Heyman. He still got Al Heyman blood in him. Matt,
the only reason he advised by Al Heyman is because Al Heyman
still got PBC blood in him.
Bro, the only reason he is still with Al Heyman
is shit like Pitbull.
You ain't gonna let me finish.
Mac, I'm just letting you know, shit like Pitbull. If you check his paperwork, the breed is PBC, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like
that motherfucker's a hybrid. He a hybrid. That bitch is a hybrid. I don't know if Al Heyman didn't help pay his bills while he was going through cancer, he wouldn't be advised under Al Heyman no more.
Al Heyman helped a lot of y'all favorite fighters. I heard one of our favorite dudes. You know what I mean? One of our favorite young dudes. He only had $200 in the account, and I heard Al Heyman wired him like $200,000.
Yeah, you ain't got you can call his name out, Tank Davis. That's well known. Shit.
Yeah, man. I think you knew that story like that. I think that story surfaced like that.
that surfaced when it happened. That shit was in the news like the next week.
I hate to say it, but Tank just seemed like one of them type of niggas that would happen to. I'm sorry. He just seemed like that. Like, you know what I mean? But it's fucked up. But, okay.
And it turned out that he is one of them niggas that it happened to.
That's why Floyd was buying him all this shit when he first came around.
Yeah.
Trying to reel him in. And it worked.
And to be honest with you, that's how he got caught up in that contract and he can't get out of it because he probably owe Floyd something.
He didn't just do that, 503. He did the best thing in the world. He bought him shit, and while he was buying him shit, he was traveling. He traveled the world. Well, not the world, but he traveled to a couple countries real quick.
I'm just saying, man.
So he did it the best way. He like, damn, yo, I ain't never left the country before.
Man, I do hope Jacobs can't catch Canelo, though. Catch him when he's taking a break. Hit him with a nice body shot.
Yo, that could happen, though. You right about that, PK. Pay attention to that Liam Smith fight. That Liam Smith fight, when Liam Smith had him against the ropes, because Liam Smith could fight on the inside. That's one white boy, he could fight on the inside. I give him that. He's an expert on the motherfucking inside. You know what I'm saying? He was banging with Canelo on the inside. It was a dog-eat-dog world, bro, in that fight. Like, he didn't just lay down for Canelo, but then Canelo started to get to him. Once Canelo got that second wind and he eased up off him a little bit, that's when Liam Smith got dropped with like a body shot. But he was giving Canelo work, bro. So y'all can't sit here and tell me Liam Smith giving him work, Canelo, fucking Danny Jacobs is a few echelons above him.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. It really is. I just hope he fights smart.
He just gonna stop Danny like that, and it took him a while to stop Liam Smith. It wasn't just like he came in there, nigga. Liam Smith was, yo, go, man. You know what? Watch the whole fight. Pay attention. Watch when Liam Smith get that motherfucker on the ropes.
Are you forgetting about Sergio Mora knocking down Danny Jacobs?
Yeah, I remember that. Danny Jacobs knocked him down first.
Yeah, are you forgetting about Selecki?
Come on,
catching him cold in the first round.
No,
Lucky,
you put that Sergio Mora knocked him down without bringing up the fact that he knocked Sergio Mora down first.
fella starting to lean toward more my way now.
Hey, I mean, I've been leaning that way. Like I said, Canelo, I can't see Jacobs winning this fight.
Nope. But I'm talking about. I said knockout.
Y'all making me want to call this goddamn fight. Y'all
Hey,
disrespectful.
Chris
Well,
Reynolds.
yeah, it's a
Moore.
possibility because Jacob's always been chinny.
Then a motherfucker, bro. Then a motherfucker.
Oh my God.
And that's what I'm trying to show you with Mora.
Bro, Mora got dropped too.
He only got 9 knockouts.
It don't matter. I ain't talking about Mora. I'm talking about Mora in the aspect that he's a light punching, really light middleweight, and he put Jacobs down.
Jacobs put him down
coach,
first.
How you gonna explain this?
I explained it. He put him down first. Then when he was slipping, Sergio Mora caught him with a good shot.
Quattro.
But we ain't gonna talk about when we knocked out Kid Chocolate.
I think there is no fucking way in hell that Dane Jacobs is going to win a decision. So I don't know if that's going to affect his mindset going into the fight. Like he feels like he has to knock Canelo out. I don't know, but
he said PK he gonna do African style. He said Canelo, you got Mexican style, but I'm gonna show you African style.
That's how I know
you better rap.
That's how I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, cracking up with that. I was really cracking up with that. I was like, this dude is stupid.
He should have just said hood style or something. You ain't never been African.
Nah, we can't say that. He might have.
Nah, you remember his entrance though with the Black Panther. He had
I think he might have traveled. That's what I said.
He even wore the hats that Northern Nigerians wearing.
Nah, he looked at Flea in it. He looked at Flea. He looked at Flea. You heard?
I remember that intro. I mean, why would he come out with some MOP or something? So really, bro. Why would he come out with some Brownsville, Brooklyn type stuff, man? I know some dudes from Brownsville, and there's some gutter dudes, man. There's some guys that will like really snatch your chain and like beat you up. And why would you come out with
Big
that?
Baby Miller?
Instead, he came out with some.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like if about Big Baby Miller, like believe it or not, he actually was a real dude. I heard he was really out there in Brooklyn, moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was moving and shaking.
He should have came out with that instead. No, he was moving and shaking every time there was a plate of hot wings. He would move and shake to that.
He like hamburgers, bro. He like me. He liked them.
Yeah, if you said hamburgers, that boy probably could run the high school kid could run that 9.9.
I can't even talk about him. I'm the same way, man.
I'm big too, but damn, that motherfucker. Big Baby don't even look scary to me, man. He just look like he talk a bunch. Big Baby Miller. Real talk, look like that dude that always talking shit, and he scare everybody because he's a big talker. But when you finally get that one motherfucker that's ready to fight him, he ain't gonna bust a grape.
Nah, you confusing him now. Now you confusing him with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia look like one of them type of niggas where
Danny Garcia look like that nigga that he look like the guy behind his hands in there.
To fight the son,
dude.
But bro, he's Danny Garcia fighting people. Big Baby Miller been fighting bums his whole career, and every time
Danny Garcia fight one nigga a year. Actually, per 3 years, he'll fight one good name. Unless it's for a vacant belt or something like that. Stop, Danny Garcia hands ain't in the pot. He don't want that smoke. If it ain't for no vacant title, or if it's a way for him to get a title or something, then his hands is all in.
Bro, I disagree. Who has Big Baby Miller fought out of all 23 fights of his?
I never said Big Baby Miller had a good resume.
That's what I'm saying.
I never said Big Baby Miller has a resume. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. Danny Garcia's resume is alright, but Danny Garcia, a lot of his work came from 140. I'm not gonna give him that same respect at 147. You fought two niggas.
Hey, you ain't even listening to me. You ain't listening to nothing I said.
Go ahead.
I don't care. I'm looking at Big Baby Miller has had chances to fight for title contention. He turned them all down, and then wanted to go fight somebody like Manuel Charr for a title. He's turned down those title defenses. The only person that Danny Garcia turned down was Earl Spence.
Nah. Come on, Mac. We ain't gonna do that. Do that. No, Mac. No, we not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that.
Why not?
That motherfucker be dipping and dodging around every situation. We are not going to do that today. We are not going to give a man credit for false advertising. He sold me a fake product.
Big Baby Miller didn't say you sold something fake.
Well, Big Baby Miller, he wasn't never shit. It's a difference.
But that's my whole point. That's my entire point.
You know what I'm saying? Big Baby Miller, he's like that Anthony Joshua, and to be fair too, not to defend him all the way, but we got to keep it real, bro. Ain't that much smoke at heavyweight like 147, so we can't really compare the two anyway. So it's a lot of maneuvering and dipping and dodging at 47 you could do more so than you could do in the heavyweight division. Like Deontay Wilder always says, we not really a big division like that. It ain't the heavy. It's not the heavyweight of the 70s, mid 70s to the 80s. When Ali came back in his second career, it was so many fucking heavyweights, man. Shit, man. Could have had fucking made Pokemon cards out of them motherfuckers. There was so many of them motherfuckers.
I see you
can't do that now.
And Ronald Finkley, no, I'm not gonna say that he turned down Crawford. Crawford didn't send no money.
Yes, he did. Yes, let me finish. Thank you. I forgot about that. Quattro. See, Mac getting me right now while I'm hot. While I'm not thinking right now.
Can I talk? Can I just say something?
Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's your show, sir.
I know that, but it ain't even that. I'm trying to say when he turned down Crawford sent him a $3 million contract. But then backdoor and sent Amir Khan $7. But then at the same time, even in Danny Jacobs' last fight, Danny Garcia's last fight, he made more than $3 million. Y'all gotta send that man a real offer.
How you know that man was gonna make some scratch off the back end, champ?
We don't know what he was gonna make off the back end.
Come on, man.
No, you know Bob Arum is running that show.
And
Bob Arum. All I'm gonna say is Bob Arum.
2003. I heard they was trying to give him 5, but Danny Garcia was smelling his ass. Bring it in.
His ass, Bob Arum.
He didn't even want to bring it in. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Bob Arum. Name one fighter that has went over there and fought on ESPN and got back in.
He didn't even want to bring it in, bro. He could at least talked to Terrence Crawford team to make it look better. Like, yo, shit, and he lowballed me. I wouldn't even be able to say this right now, nigga. Danny Garcia didn't want. He wanted. Come on, Mac. I don't know what to try to tell you. You sound like JFL heads right now. He wanted. He wanted zero smoke, champ. He wanted zero smoke. He still wants zero smoke.
That's fucked up.
He still wants zero smoke.
That's fucked up.
He still wants zero smoke, bro. He not looking away. And I can't. I'm so happy.
I don't even want to talk about it no more. You call me JFL.
Nah, not back. Just one thing. I'm so happy that he's gonna get the Sean Porter fight. I'm so happy. Now let's see how many motherfuckers after Earl Spence beats Sean Porter, which I hope he does in devastating fashion. I still love Sean Porter. I respect him for taking the fight, but you had to see Mikey experiment first. Mikey was a pet gerbil. But anyway,
bro, you call you know I don't even like Danny Garcia, and you call me JFL heads, cuz.
I just said, no, I'm just saying, like,
No,
the
man,
way you
no.
was defending Danny, I was worried about you, champ.
Defending Danny. But I'm just stating facts, bro.
He didn't want to fight, though, man.
Oh, look at what I just sent you, man. That ought to make
What do you mean? That's Bay. I'm looking.
Nigga said that's big.
Yeah, you goddamn right, man. That's an shit. Y'all don't even understand. Mm. And it's on her story, so I can't send it to the group. So y'all gotta see this body.
Yep.
Hey, this fresh out the swimming pool. Shit. I can't wait to see her in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we definitely gonna have to check her out, man.
Yeah, she's fighting next weekend. She's fighting Gabrielle Mazay. I guess that's her name.
Look, what weight class she at, bro?
Oh, she's 147. So down there with Celia Breakers.
And Amanda Serrano.
Yep. Matter of fact, she's fighting on my home. I gotta call my partner. I gotta call Hot Sauce, man. She's fighting on that card with King's Promotion. Yeah, but yeah, man, we gonna get ready to close this night. I'm finna go jump in this motherfucking tub with this Epsom salt. That heavy bag kick my ass. But yeah, let me get some last words. What's up with it, PK? Appreciate you for jumping on, bro.
Hey, Max, salute to you, brother. I appreciate you sending me the link, man. Salute to all the usual suspects. 503, Quattro Cinco, salute to you, champ. We got to get that comic stream going, man. I know I've been
Yeah, man. Yo, what you doing tomorrow, man? It's over. I'll set up the event now.
We can do it tomorrow. I'm in, man. I got no obligations tomorrow evening.
I bet.
Salute to Fula, the Odd Fella, man. I'm pulling for your Raptors, dude, to go all the way, because y'all beat my Magic, man, and it just makes us look better if y'all win. But yeah,
it ain't happening, Captain.
But
they ain't going all the way. They ain't going all the way. It's PHILL crooked letter Y. They ain't going all the way.
Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC, and appreciate it, Mac. Thanks again, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all can find me at PK Boxing and MMA on YouTube, and y'all have a good one, man. Peace.
All right, bro. I appreciate that. All right, fella. Let me get some last words, bro. All right, fella, you there? Fula, give me some last words, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on the panel. And it was a good combo, basically. And off topic, all I gotta say, sorry, I fella, but it's PHILL crooked letter Y. We're gonna have to do what we have to do. We're gonna have to do what we gotta do, man. It's Philly all day. As a matter of fact, shout out to North Philly, man. Shout out to the Badlands. Shout out to 12th and Huntington. Man, shout out to down the bottom in West Philly and all my people down there, all the Ricans and stuff like that who be running the bodegas, and you can get some go get your empanadas and stuff like that at those places, your rice and beans, your pollo. Yeah, man. I'm a Philly fan at the end of the day, and so I gotta just keep it a buck. We're gonna buck the Raptors, man, and it is what it is. Peace out.
Man, peace out, fool. Appreciate you for jumping on with me. All right, fella, you there? All right, fella, going to sleep. Quattro Cinco, man, give me your last words, my brother. And we're going to chop it up on this because we got a lot, man. You're not going to call me JFL heads and get away with it.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. I guess I'll catch you guys in a few minutes, man. We're gonna do the midnight edition. You know what I mean? Shout out to my bro for sending me the link. Shout out to all my bros on the panel. You know what I mean? Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy Ak Reacher. Look out for me on that midnight episode of the Jab Jamboree, and I'm gone.
All right, man. 503, close us out, bro.
Oh man, appreciate everybody that came through today, man. Peace to the chat, man. Everybody on the panel, man. PK Boxing, Quattro Cinco, Fula. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fella, man. Everybody that came through, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This is another Boxing Conversations, man. And I just want to say, man, RIP to John Singleton, man. He died recently, man, from a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? He gave us some classic movies, man, like Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, Four Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Hustle and Flow, Shaft, 2000, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say RIP to a great movie and film director, man. You know, we lost another great one. So RIP to John Singleton, man, and my prayers go out to his family. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we have some more young movie makers out there, man, in black films that can bring you know, good talent to the light, man, like how he did, man. 'Cause he was the one that believed in Ice Cube and Tupac back in the days, man, to get on the films and whatnot, man. So yeah, be sure to tune in to me tomorrow, though, man, live at 5, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, stay ready and be sure to look out for my brother Quattro Cinco, man, coming up next. You know what I'm saying? About 10 more minutes, Texas time.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Shout out to the usual suspects. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the whole LDBC Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, you know, on my videos. And y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matt with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.